Hello and welcome back. Today we have part 2 of our Stingray model build. I had a brief look after I did the first video and I need to do a contents check because I think I may actually be missing some bits. I did email the seller yesterday and requested if there was a way to have these, or if I could do something to make these actually a clear transparent rather than the red. And I also asked if they had some sort of instructions to make sure I obviously assembled correctly. I think it's pretty much self-explanatory, but obviously I don't want to make any mistakes if I can help it. So I'm just going to go through all of the contents, see what I have, and see if I believe anything is missing. To be honest, I do think there are some parts missing. I think there's supposed to be several of these little bits which are, I believe, dowels to help support the two pieces when you put them together. There's another one here, but it's a lot longer and smaller. We do have... Okay, so some weird little circular bits. Okay, so let's load up the pictures. Okay, let's see what I've got. Here we go. And is that what those ones are for? Right. Possibly, I'm not too sure. But I think those are supposed to be connectors so that these two can be sealed together. Obviously with that instructions I'm doing a lot of guesswork here. It is, or it appears to be self-explanatory, but without the clear instructions I'm not 100% certain. So starting here, let's do edit. Right, okay, so I have this here. No. No. So I have the base and I have the two supports for the base. I should have 4 of these dowels, which I believe are going to be the support struts for the landing gear if you want it. So that's the 4. I have the 2 struts, I have the 2 landing gears, I have 4 struts, I have the plaque, I have the propeller, I have the cover, I have the cockpit, I have the 2 wings, I have the main bodies. I have the claws. I have the side wings. Right. Changed colour. Missing that, missing that. So far I am missing a few bits, which is annoying. There seems to be a blank version of this. It's not essential, but if I've got to contact the seller for some other parts, I might as well raise all of the bits that are missing. So we've got those. Don't need those bits. Okay, so missing those. Right, now here's the key bits. Edit. Color palette. No. Do that some white. Okay, so first off I have the propeller parts. I have the periscope. There seems to be a peg that I don't have. I don't have the bottom well of the cockpit. I don't have the plugs. I don't have that. I have only one of those, so I'm missing that. Got that hasn't turned out as well, so I am missing one of those. Okay, I've got the two dots. I've got the two pods. I have the two missiles. I have only one circular propellant. Okay. I have the windows. Do not have those little dots. I have the drop down periscope. I have the two chairs and the table. I'm missing a steering wheel. Missing some more of those dots. I have the two chairs. And then I have these two fins or wings, which is fine. Then I have three of those, but I'm missing at least one, but I'm not sure which one I'm missing. So unfortunately I do seem to be missing quite a bit. I think if it was an absolute worst case scenario and I never ever heard back from the seller, then I could probably still finagle through. However, I'm definitely going to go back to the seller. I'm going to highlight the parts I believe to be missing, and I will request if they can provide replacements. Save that, think that. Yes, I believe that to be everything. Okay, so parts are missing, which is unfortunate. As I said, I'm going to go back to the seller and see if I can get those parts, as there are a few bits which would affect assembly. There is a bottom well here for the cockpit. We have only one of our steering wheels, which need to go in like that, I guess. Yeah, so I need another one of those, definitely. So there are a few bits here and there which are missing, which are obviously essential if I want an absolutely complete 100% build, which, given is what I've paid for, then I think that's reasonable. This will be the end of part 2, and this will essentially be on hold now until I either get a response from the seller or can proceed in some way. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, stay safe and stand by for action.